a lot of the movies lately have just been reboots and remakes and redos, and they're just redoing everything, and it's just this big nostalgia factor that's kind of going throughout media right now. I mean, even in shows that are coming out like Stranger Things totally is capitalizing on that 80s nostalgia.
Creatures crawl in search of blood to terrorize your neighborhood, and whosoever shall be found.
So that's just kind of the wave that's going on right now, and I kind of want to get into a little bit of why that is. And the reason why I believe that is going on is mainly due to millennials. So millennials are people born between 1980 and 81 to about 95, 96. And millennials get a bad rap for all the shenanigans that go on with younger people. And I feel like there's a difference between like younger millennials and then like older people who are in that category. So yeah, for all my 80s people, like it or not, we're kind of lumped up with all these millennials. In 2016, millennials actually surpassed the baby boomers to become the largest generation group within the United States. So a lot of the market, a lot of the buying power, a lot of where media and things are going are being steered by millennials. And this is why you see a lot of reboots and remakes and reshoots, because these are things that are from the childhood or like the growing up of millennial people. And so I definitely think that nostalgia factor is very real. For the corporation side of it, it makes sense for them because they don't have to do anything new. They don't have to put out any new product. They can just reshove all the old stuff that they sold to you, 20 years ago, and you're still gonna buy it. So for them, they're loving it. There's supposed to be a He-Man reboot movie, something coming out about He-Man, live action He-Man. All I know is if Skeletor isn't right, your movie's not gonna be right. Just period.
You idiots! If I'm not there, nothing is done right!
So I am gonna go see that one. Not even gonna lie about the nostalgia. I love He-Man, love Masters of the Universe, and that was my jam, and Skeletor was my jam. So definitely gonna go see that when it comes out. And I just heard that they're doing a Clueless remake. Now, Clueless is one of my favorite movies. I don't care what anyone thinks about it. I love that movie. You don't like it? Too bad. And I just heard that they're doing a remake of that movie, and that's a movie that really doesn't need a remake. It was pretty brilliant the first time. They should just leave well enough alone with some of these remakes, and I think they've seen that with some properties, like the Ghostbusters remake did not turn out well. So I think with some things they're learning like what to leave alone. I think why we're having this nostalgia moment in kind of our society right now is because growing up in the 90s, it was just a time of like unlimited optimism. Like people were excited about the future. People were excited about where we were going. People were excited about where the world was headed. There was a lot of progression and moving forward with like regards to like society issues and people who were not being recognized are now being recognized, and all these things that were kind of really positive and moving forward. We're 18 years into this new century, and this shit is not looking anything like anybody thought. You have unstable political forces, global environmental issues, social injustices, terrorism, domestic and all over the world. There's no wonder that so many people just want to go back to a time in their life that was just simpler, and they didn't have to deal with all these issues that kind of seem impossible to deal with sometimes. It's kind of a way for people to feel that hopefulness again, even if it's just for a couple of hours through a screen. I think that kind of has a lot to do with it. It just takes people back to the time in their life when they felt good and good about the world and good about just everything. Or even if the time wasn't so good, sometimes you have feelings attached to these movies. These movies gave you hope. These movies inspired you, or these shows bring you comfort, whatever you want to call it. And I think people just kind of want to go back to that, just to be honest. So nostalgia factor is very alive and well, and I don't really see it going anywhere for now, unless they just redo everything and then there's nothing else to redo because they've redone everything. A lot more videos coming up. I have a new series that I'm starting. All the videos that I recorded during my hiatus, for whatever reason I didn't post them. I'm going to be posting some of them. Some of them will be videos coming like this where you see me. Some of them will be just audio. This series I call the Lost Files. Be sure to check those out, and I will see you in the next one.